Hey, railheads. Hey, what the heck happened to the corn syrup Spur at Seneca Foods? Well, stick around and find out. I'm a Finger Lakes Railway layout. Hey, we're doing something a little different today, guys. We're not running any operations. I thought we'd take a look at some improvements I've been making at one of my industries. And if you've watched my channel for a while, you know how I kind of like to circle back around and revisit areas. As I learn more and practice more and improve my modeling skills, I try to bring my earlier work up to code, so to speak. So the whole layout kind of blends together and it's on the same page. And today the focus is on the Seneca Foods corn syrup Spur. And I'm going to run through all this pretty quickly. I mean, how many times do you need to see me use an airbrush, right? And the one thing that made the biggest difference was just turning this blue building 90 degrees. And that somehow like unlocked my brain, and now I could see where the fence needed to go and where the pump house should go. I think they call this composition. I don't know why it works, I just know it worked. And while I was at it, I decided to remove all the details from this area and repaint that concrete pad. It was just all one color. It needed some variety, some different tones and shades. I used Boomer's wet on wet method, and I was going to do 2 or 3 coats of different colors. This is just the first coat of Vallejo medium gray, and I quit right there, and that was all I needed. And less is more, right? So one of the first things I did was paint and install this Alchem chain link fence. It's 5 thousandths thick, photo etched stainless steel. It's pretty nice stuff. It's not cheap, but it's good. I'll put the link in the description. I airbrushed the fence pieces with Tamiya JN Gray and then gave them a light dusting of linoleum deck brown. The blue building here needed some attention too. I wanted to fade it more and redo the signage. The little building there on the right, that's from US Salt, and I faded that too while I had the airbrush out. Man, the old signs didn't come off as easy as I thought they would. That's no worries though, I'll just put the new signs over those spots. I do like the fade though. Here we go, the new signs are on. I added a couple small details. Gonna try to light the interior, just waiting on some just plug stuff. This building was from a Walthers kit, but I'm not sure which one it was now. Well, maybe the most important improvement was the unloading hoses for the corn syrup tank cars. I saw Paul B. at the New England Industrial Division do this on his channel. So I went to Hobby Lobby and got this beading bracelet stuff for like $2.50. I already had wire left over from my track feeders. This 20 gauge wire slides right into the tube. And then you can bend it however you want and it'll hold its shape. Pretty cool, huh? And another tip from Paul B. I glued these little caps to the ends of the hoses. They got some nice detail. And they might be from the same Walthers kit. I don't know, maybe the tank car oil loading platform. Okay, I know where this guy is from. Walthers Central Gas and Supply. I had these kits on my first layout, but they don't fit in on my Finger Lakes layout. Man, I'm glad I didn't just throw them away. I think this was supposed to be a pump house. See, it's got these little holes in the wall. So I glued some little flanges on there. Well, I needed something to go behind that blue building. Oh, and that was from the Central Gas and Supply too, now that I think of it. So I built a little dumpster. I mean, everybody likes a good dumpster, right? Well, I'm going to stop here for now and get this thing uploaded for Saturday. Got lots more to do. I'm going to airbrush some parking lines. and I want to scratch build another security light for this industry. And next week we should be putting stuff back on the layout and fine-tuning the details. I'm having a lot of fun rehabbing this corn syrup spur. You know, it's kind of like its own little industry when it comes to operations. So I think it deserves to have its own identity and its own personality. Hey, maybe you guys got some old kits stashed away under the layout, just waiting to be kitbashed and repurposed. Well, dig them out. Have some fun. Hey, thanks for watching. Take care. See you next time.